In this video, I'll show you how to track form submissions as a key event in Google Analytics with the help of GTM and Formester. This will help you see exactly where your leads are coming from and optimize your conversions. So without any ado, let's get started. So I've prepared a lead capture form in Formester. Let's say I have this form embedded in my website, and also I'm using this form URL in my Facebook ads. Now, to track this form submission as a custom event, I can connect this form to a GTM container, and from GTM, I can create a custom tag which will fire upon new form submissions. I've already created a custom GTM container, and I've also installed the GTM tag into this form. Click on the eye icon to learn more. Now, to set up the event, first we have to configure variables in GTM. So let's head over to variables, and then click on configure. And here, make sure that all the elements under the clicks and also the forms are selected. Next, we have to create triggers, so whenever the user takes a specific action in the form, it will trigger a tag in GTM, which we will be using to connect this form to GFO. So let's close this and head over to triggers. Let's click on new, and we'll rename it to be all clicks. And once you click on the edit icon, you will find this UI. Make sure under clicks, all elements are set to be all clicks, then hit save. Now this trigger will fire and track all the clicks that are happening in the form in real time, and we can use this to track specific clicks that we are interested in, such as the submit button. If you want the trigger to fire only on specific clicks, you can open the tag assistant by clicking on preview, then paste the form URL and click on connect. Now, whenever you interact with the form, the tag assistant will show you the summary of all the interactions that are happening in the form. Right now we are tracking all the clicks. Now, if we click on the submit button and go to the particular click in the summary and head over to variables, this will show all the variables that were triggered on that particular interaction. Now you can take any one of these variables, example click ID equals form submit, and customize the trigger to only fire on this particular event. Let's head back to the container and customize this trigger. So let's set this to be some clicks, and we'll select click ID as form submit. Let's hit save. All that's left is to connect this form to GFO by creating a custom tag that will fire upon new form submissions. So let's head over to tags. Let's click on new, and let's call this as Google tag. And first we have to install this Google tag into this container. So let's do that. And for the tag ID, head over to your Google Analytics, and inside data streams, get the measurement ID and paste it over here. Then click on save. Next, click on new again, and this time we'll select Google Analytics and we'll select GA4 event, and we'll paste the same measurement ID over here. And for the event name, we'll select this to be form_submission. We'll call it as GA4 form submission tag. Now you can add more event parameters and customize this tag. For now, let's just keep it simple. And next we have to select the trigger. So we'll select this as form submission trigger and hit save. Now all we have to do is set up this form submission event as a key event in GA4 so that we can track our conversions. To do that, open up the tag assistant again by clicking on preview and open the form. Then head over to GA4 and head over to the admin panel. And under data display, you will find this debug view. Click on that. Then start interacting with the form. And in this case, we want to track this form submission. So let's click on the form submission button. So as you can see in GA4, we have that form submission event that is getting tracked over here. Then head back to admin again, and under data display, click on events. Then click on create event. Let's call this as form submission. And then turn on, mark this as a key event. And there we go. We have set up our form submission as a key event. Now, if we go to our reports, for example, traffic acquisition, in the key events, we can find this event called form_submission. So we can filter based on that, and we can add more dimensions to see which page and screen they are coming from, and also where the traffic is coming from. So that's it for this short tutorial. I hope you found this to be valuable. If you have any questions or comments, kindly drop them in the comment section. And as always, I will see you in the next one.